The cheetah, the fastest land animal on Earth, can reach speeds of 60 to 70 mph in just seconds. With its sleek build and lightning-fast chase, it's a true marvel of nature. But these magnificent creatures are endangered due to habitat loss and poaching. Let's spread the word to protect them. Like, share, and subscribe, and together, we can make sure the cheetah runs free for generations to come. Let's make this go viral. 1. Evolutionary history and origins. Early evolution. Cheetahs belong to the Astonishing genus, which is distinct from other big cats like lions, tigers, and leopards. This genus is believed to have evolved approximately 5 to 7 million years ago. Fossil records show that the ancestors of cheetahs once lived in North America and Eurasia. These early cheetahs were somewhat different from the modern cheetah, but they shared similar traits that contributed to high-speed running. One of the oldest known cheetah fossils, Astonishing intermedius, was found in Africa and dates back to around 3.5 million years ago. This fossil provides evidence that early cheetahs already possessed traits adapted for speed, such as long limbs and specialized teeth. Distinctive features for speed. Body structure. Cheetahs evolved a lightweight and aerodynamic body, with a narrow ribcage, long limbs, and a flexible spine that allows them to stretch their bodies when sprinting. Muscle and limb structure. The cheetah's powerful hind legs, long Achilles tendons, and specialized muscles help it achieve extraordinary speed. The muscle fibers are adapted for short bursts of high-intensity activity. Claws. Unlike other cats, cheetahs have non-retractable claws, which provide better traction when running at high speeds. Tail. Their long, muscular tail functions as a counterbalance during high-speed chases, helping maintain stability and sharp turns while running at full speed. 2. Historical distribution and extinction events. Pleistocene and early Holocene. During the Pleistocene, 2.6 million to 11,700 years ago, cheetahs had a much broader range, extending into Europe, Asia, and North America. Fossils of cheetahs have been discovered as far north as Canada, though it is believed that they went extinct in the Americas around 10,000 years ago, likely due to climate change and competition with other predators. The cheetah's decline in Asia and Europe occurred around 10,000 years ago, with only the African and some Asian populations remaining. The extant cheetah population in Asia is now very small, with an isolated group remaining in Iran, the Asiatic cheetah, which is critically endangered. Genetic bottleneck. Modern cheetahs suffer from a genetic bottleneck, a sharp reduction in genetic diversity, that occurred around 10,000 years ago. This bottleneck may have been caused by a combination of climate change, overhunting, and competition with larger predators like lions and hyenas. As a result of this bottleneck, cheetahs today have extremely low genetic diversity, which can make them more susceptible to diseases, reduce their fertility, and limit their ability to adapt to environmental changes. 3. Adaptations for speed and hunting. Cheetahs are unique among large predators due to their reliance on speed for hunting, as opposed to strength or stealth like lions and tigers. Their adaptations for speed include high-speed running. Cheetahs can reach speeds of up to 60 to 70 miles per hour, 97 to 113 kilometers per hour, in short bursts of around 200 to 300 meters. This is achieved through a combination of powerful acceleration and sustained sprinting, which are facilitated by their specialized muscle fibers. Accelerated acceleration. Cheetahs can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just a few seconds, faster than most sports cars. Hunting style. Cheetahs use their keen eyesight to spot prey from a distance. Once they identify a target, They use stealth to approach, typically closing the distance to within 100 meters. When they are close enough, they launch a high-speed chase to catch the prey, often aiming for a single, decisive sprint. Low-speed endurance. Unlike predators like lions or wolves that rely on stamina, cheetahs can only maintain their top speed for about 20 to 30 seconds before they overheat. This is why they often need to make their chase count. 4. Human-cheetah interaction through history. Ancient domestication. Cheetahs have a long history of interaction with humans, particularly as hunting partners. Ancient Egyptians were known to have tamed cheetahs for royal hunting expeditions as far back as 3000 BC. The Egyptians would use cheetahs to hunt gazelles and other fast prey. Cheetah hunting spread across ancient civilizations, including the Persians and the Mughals in India. The Mughals in India kept cheetahs in special, cheetah breeding, facilities and used them to hunt large game. Unlike other big cats, cheetahs are relatively easy to tame because they are less aggressive and more tolerant of human interaction. This made them ideal companions for royal and aristocratic families. Decline and modern threats. Poaching. In recent centuries, cheetah populations have suffered due to poaching, not only for their pelts but also due to the illegal wildlife trade. Cheetah cubs are often taken from the wild to be sold as exotic pets, especially in the Middle East. Habitat loss. The expansion of agriculture and human settlements has drastically reduced the available habitat for cheetahs. Additionally, fences and other human infrastructure fragment their territories, isolating populations and limiting their access to prey. Human-wildlife conflict. Cheetahs often come into conflict with farmers and pastoralists, who see them as threats to livestock. This can lead to retaliatory killings, further decreasing their numbers. 5. Conservation challenges and efforts. Genetic issues and inbreeding. Cheetah populations have extremely low genetic diversity, which makes them vulnerable to inbreeding and related health problems, such as reduced fertility and higher susceptibility to diseases. The cheetah's reproductive rate is also relatively low compared to other large predators. Female cheetahs often give birth to small litters of 2 to 4 cubs, and cub mortality is high due to predation by larger predators like lions and hyenas. Conservation programs. Protected areas and reserves. Many countries in sub-Saharan Africa have established national parks and wildlife reserves where cheetahs are protected. These include places like Serengeti National Park in Tanzania and Kruger National Park in South Africa. Human-wildlife conflict resolution. Programs to reduce human-cheetah conflict have been implemented, such as creating cheetah-friendly farming techniques and providing compensation to farmers for livestock losses caused by cheetahs. Cheetah Conservation Fund (CCF). The CCF, based in Namibia, is one of the leading organizations dedicated to cheetah conservation. The CCF focuses on educating farmers about coexisting with cheetahs, promoting cheetah-friendly land management, and providing a sanctuary for rescued cheetahs. They also engage in research to understand cheetah behavior, genetics, and ecology. Captive breeding. While captive breeding efforts have been attempted in zoos and wildlife sanctuaries, they are limited by the genetic issues that plague the species. Captive breeding is often considered a last resort, as the goal is to reintroduce cheetahs into the wild where possible. Rewilding and translocation. Some countries, like India, are attempting to reintroduce cheetahs to regions where they were once found. In 2022, India successfully translocated 8 cheetahs from Namibia to Madhya Pradesh as part of a rewilding project. This marks the first time cheetahs have been reintroduced to India in over 70 years, after the species went extinct there in the 1950s. 6. Conclusion. The future of the cheetah. Despite facing numerous challenges, conservation efforts for cheetahs are crucial. And there is hope for their future. Collaborative conservation programs, genetic research, and community-based efforts are key to ensuring that cheetahs continue to thrive in the wild. By addressing issues like habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and genetic diversity, we can give cheetahs a better chance at survival in an increasingly human-dominated world.